So I wanted to talk about non-monogamy. So you grow up and you're told that to be in love means that there's only one for you. You're one person, forever split at birth and put out whole together. Similar but not too similar. You're one perfect person in which you give everything to. I was told that it's natural to only want one person. And then if you like more than one person, then you're a slut. You're wrong. A cheater. Selfish. I disagree, if that wasn't obvious. So I don't like that. So I feel ever since I was little, every time I heard about jealousy and how it was so wrong to cheat, never have I ever understood it. I don't know, something about my brain has always been built differently where I just don't understand it. Because if you're with someone else, does that really mean you don't love the other person? Never made sense to me, you know? If it's not, then why is it an issue? It doesn't feel like it is. It doesn't, to me, personally. I never understood it. I don't even understand it now. I really don't. I don't know why I never understood it. I don't know if maybe in the future I'll meet someone that makes me understand it. You know. We'll see. I'm young still. It could happen. It really could. Honestly. You know. The future is completely unknown in that way, and I could have feelings I never knew even existed with someone else, and I just want them all to myself and can't imagine them with anyone else besides me. I just need them all to me. I need every part of them to myself. They belong to me, you know. But something about that just seems so unhealthy. It seems to put such a strong fucking grasp or something on someone else. So much hope that it will last, that you won't eventually get to know them and grow bored, that only one set of traits is perfect for you, that you can't be open and curious about all the different ways that humans can be, and also that there is a very strong definition to relationship and non-relationship, closeness and intimacy, different kinds of love, friendship love, relationship love, completely fucking separate to a separate degree in which they can never be touched. And I've never understood that. So, I don't agree with most of it, this what I've been told. I don't agree that it should have much boundaries to it. I believe humans naturally should be close to one another. I've never understood having to tie someone down only for me. Their body is mine, so they cannot have their body with anyone else. Seems controlling, doesn't it? It's my life. It's my body. I don't know why other people can dictate what I do with it. It's always felt like control. And I do understand that there's a different perspective in which I just am not built to understand, in which it isn't control, in which it's beautiful, in which it makes sense for people, in which that depth of love can only be found in one person. The amount of love you have for one person is so much that you can't imagine it for anyone else in that way. And still I'm young. I'm yet to experience all the different ways I can feel with people. But jealousy is just an emotion. And I don't understand why we need to control each other to such a large extent for an emotion. It's just a feeling. It's just thoughts. And they can pass through. I've never understood why our love can only be for one person. I used to ask people when I was young, why is it wrong to cheat? I don't understand. And they would look at me like it was wrong to even ask that. Of course it's the worst thing you could do. The worst sin you can ever make. As bad as abuse. No, not to me. I don't see it as to be as bad as abuse. I don't understand why it could be as bad as abuse. I don't understand why me exercising the freedom of my body to go and do as it pleases is seen as abuse. It's my body. It's not yours. Even though it can be hot to say that. And in a way it is. Because that's sexy, you know? There is that level of physical intimacy you have with a partner. You're not going to let a friend touch you in any way without asking. It's beautiful. So, that, I don't know, the amount of freedom you have with one person when you do love them, or at least like them, there's a depth to it, and there's something so nice. There's a trust, you know. There's a sense of belonging, I guess. But why does it have to turn into possessiveness? Why does it have to be like that? And I understand that I just don't experience the feelings that 95% of humanity has of jealousy. I feel so different, you know? And I don't know if that'll change, if I'll become a jealous person one day, but I've never been that way. The only thing I can really say is that, like, if you get with someone else, I would be nervous that you wouldn't love me as much. Not so obsessed, you know? But even that isn't anyone's fault. People can't choose how much they love others. People can't choose whether or not they do. People can't choose if they have feelings for others or find others attractive. And for some reason, we think that that's something we have control over and something we should dictate for someone else. It's unhealthy to me. I don't understand it. Sometimes I wish I could. Maybe I will someday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. You probably won't see. You don't even know me, bitch. Just kidding. But I'll see. And will I update you? Probably not. Honestly. But, you know. I don't like being told that I have to feel a certain thing for someone because it's not something and it never will be under my control. And I don't like being told that I can't be with you if my feelings aren't a certain way, in which they are something I cannot control. And if my feelings work differently than others, it's also not under my control and should be respected when I express them. It's not evil to love someone else, and we've been told through media, through music, through so much of it has been told that if you're in love with someone, to love someone else is a sin. Just the act of the feelings and the urge is wrong. It means you don't love the other person. That's what it means. It means you no longer love them. Just because you like someone else. Something in me is so open to people that I love the different little ways they can be. Is so curious about it. Just like, how can people differentiate from each other, you know? And you can't find so much of that in one person. If you're with one person committed for life, that is only one set of possibilities of this infinite galaxy of humanity. I can't just have one. I need the differentiation, the balance. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. Maybe sometimes it will be, but it doesn't mean that the other person is failing because they can't give my whole spectrum, because I don't even know what that would look like. And that's a lot to expect from somebody, that they can fulfill all your desires. It would be contradictory to their very being to be someone different. They feel natural in that state, and to tell them they have to change for me feels gross. And I don't mean that they should put more effort into the relationship, care for me more. That's always something that's good, I think. I think that when a man doesn't put enough effort into a relationship, can be very uncomfortable, you know? And he sometimes especially will do that if he knows I'm with someone, other people. He sees it as a reason to put less effort in. The relationship means less. It's less important. You can't love me like this. So I will not love you fully. And that's tragic because I put myself into it fully. I give so much. I care so much. And I don't fancy holding myself back. If that makes sense. Just because I'm with other people. People to me are separate in that way. I have the thing that I have with one person, and it doesn't touch the other. The other is a whole different world. And how lucky is it to be able to explore a whole different world? Because sometimes you can't get that just through that friendship. Just through friendship, people don't give so much of themselves. They're less comfortable frequently. They care less to listen. It doesn't shake them as much. And I don't want that shallowness with people. You know? I think that that's how I work. I'm very unattached. It's weird. I sometimes don't know if I love someone just of the unattachment that I have in that way. Not to say that I'm not attached. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Because that wouldn't feel true either. I'm such a good girlfriend too, that I will make you feel like you're the only one in the world. I'll make you feel like you've been with me for years. I don't mean to. It's like something about me, I guess. But just this I don't know. All right, gotta go. My man is calling.